So our topic was illegal drugs. I'm Charles.
I'm Mickey.
I'm Wilson. I'm Prince.
I'm dang.
So our driving question is, how can we prevent illegal drug use among adolescents?
And some of the voting targets we had were how dangerous are illegal drugs, understanding the scope of the drug issue worldwide, and understanding the way to alleviate the issue of how to seek help if anyone you know is dealing with an addiction.
So the vocab words that we chose were gateway drug, addiction, rehab, development, and treatment. Gateway drug is a drug that's pretty much that starts you to open up to other drugs. An example would be like if I tried marijuana. If I tried marijuana and it like makes me think of other drugs of like opening up to cocaine, heroin, and meth. Addiction would be an addictive substance or thing or activity. In this case, would be drugs. I'd be addicted to a substance or like some type of dose. And rehab is sort of a course of a treatment, but typically a residential facility, rehab center. And you would go out there and you would get your type of treatment, which we're going to talk in a little bit. Development is also the process of developing or something being developed. Start with experience, suffer, or drugs feelings. And treatment is which someone behaves or deals with something or someone. In this case, would also help with rehab, kind of connects with rehab. You would get a treatment and a particular thing that you're addicted to. Yeah.
2017, drones are now being used to transport drugs. There was once a case in Ohio in a prison where a drone flew over the prison yard in Atlanta there, and they had to calm down the riot due to that. So technology advancing is really upping and up, while the market is not decreasing at all.
Some local issues. In Minnesota, recently talking to one of our spokespersons soon that Vicky's going to talk about, and also reading the Minnesota drug abuse in 2016. Heroin and meth have been on the rise. It's been dominating the drug trade and also abuse, hitting a record of 16% high in numbers of like people. And using those statistics, it would be like people coming into a rehab center and checking in on what addictive drug that they use, and is heroin mostly. And overdose is also happening, which in the case overdose, we're having at least in 2016-15, they had at least 572 deaths, and that's a big jump from in the 2014 studies that were 314 deaths, and most of them weren't even usually, illegal drugs. They were kind of over-counter drugs like pain relievers.
All right, so some well-known drugs in all our country, as Dang mentioned, a few of them. You have like alcohol, which can be a drug, but it's not like classified as one. You have marijuana, which is a plant which anyone really can grow. You have cocaine, which is a powder substance that you can snort, and you have heroin, which can be in either a liquid form or a powder form which you can inject into yourself.
Odd places where you find drugs being stashed, where you found the airport, is candy bags. They'll try and hide in there. They'll put it in soap bars, kids' toys, even inside a dead shark corpse. They stuff it inside dead animals sometimes. And there was a case once where they did surgery on a dog so they could put drugs in there. And that's years earlier, around 2011, before we had drones flying around transporting the drugs, the sketchy used pneumatic pot cannons and pot catapults to get the drugs over the wall. Just like picture there. And tunnels, of course, are still being used.
All right, some of the current events that have been happening around is that in recent discoveries, researchers have found a new way to detect ecstasy in people by giving them a different form of the test, because the original test they had, people could pass it by having like a different, they could have like the drug in their system, could like mask it with a different type of drug that would make them pass the test. Then also cannabis is also proven to slow the growth of the brain in mice, and they soon will now try it in humans. Then also, according to researchers, cannabinoids contain anti-inflammatory properties that can make them useful in treatment of a wide range of skin diseases, like skin cancer, and here you can see the cannabinoids fighting off this cancer that this person has.
Addiction. Okay. So, people, mostly when it comes to addiction, people think that their willpower is strong enough to break it. It's really not. In a lot of cases, most people actually fail and they usually overdose or relapse. A lot of people can't do this by choice. Most of the people are actually brought into rehab by others, friends or family members. And for addiction, the brain pattern usually changes. The brain pattern usually slows down and it darkens. And we have a video.